Right, guess it's time to go to the Temple of Thunder. Ooh! Optional skit spots! Yay! Now, I think I have already mentioned about these. They're dotted all over the map. There's actually quite a few in Tethe'alla. And I will be going to quite a few of them. I don't know whether I catch them all, mind, but we are going to go through a good few. Anyway. Now, normally, do I be mean? Or not? I like Sheena, but, let's go, what? To you? Sorry! Probably should have just clicked OK and been nice. But my mind wasn't in it at the time. Anyway. Now, Temple of Thunder, or Temple of Lightning, whatever the bloody hell they call it, is just up ahead of us. So, right, you do not want to be having a any thunder-related items attached to your characters, because they are bad for you. They will basically just cause you grief in battle, because it'll heal your enemies rather than hurt them, and you don't want that. So, yeah. But also, before we go into the Temple of Thunder or whatever, or Seal, whatever, there's a skit that we need to see. It just takes a while for it to unlock for me. Probably because I haven't watched as many of the skits as I should be doing. Phew, we skipped that battle. So, basically there's a skit that unlocks a title for Presea that you need to watch before you go into the temple. Or Seal. Whatever. So I'm going to be sort of doing a little bit of running around, a few battles. Essentially, sort of, I want to get this title. Because then that also leads to you being able to get a title for Regal later on. So, I mean, it's not the best title in the world, mind, but it's a funny skit, so... Indeed it was, Genis, indeed it was. Now, I honestly wish the skits turned up quicker than they do sometimes, because yeah, sometimes you've got to be running around for a long time before they actually show up, which is very irritating. Oh. How do you know about packs making Regal? You haven't been to any. I'm sure you'll be able to, Raine. I wouldn't worry about that one. After a lot more running around, we finally... Well, because I decided I was going to head off. There we go. This is the skit you want. Poke, poke. I don't know what she's doing, Corinne. She just, something to do with paw pads? So, Presea gets the title of Paw Mania. Now, in Dawn of the New World, Presea states that she likes paw pads and how they feel when touched. She's also a member of an exclusive paw pad lovers club. But this poke skit there is Presea's first paw pad related open quotation marks joke, close quotation marks. Now, you have to watch that skit before the, you have to watch that skit before the, lightning seal thing, majiggy. Otherwise it's gone forever and you will never see it again. And it also means that you will not be able to get Regal a title later on down the line, so good job to be getting it now. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to get magic lenses because I'm running quite low. And whilst I was on my travels, I ran into this one, so, yeah. They have. Weird. Totally. Why Colette? Oh, Colette. Why does she always do this to us? Now, for some bizarre reason, you can't find magic lenses in Ozette at all. I was so gutted to find that out, because it's just like, oh, I've got to go back all the way to Mizuho. It's just like, boo. Oh well. At least I've got update up there. At least I've stocked up on other stuff. So let's just go to Mizuho. So basically, we've had a nice 10-hour detour. 10 hour? Jeez, this part lasted longer than I thought it had. 10-minute detour for skits and items. Yeah. Sorry about that. But I want to be stocked up on magic lenses because they're very, very, very useful. Let's just stock up on the rest of us. There we go. So we're nice and fully stocked up on everything. That's good. Anyway. And there isn't a save point in Mizuho. Oh my word. Things just aren't going my way today. Whew. So that means I've got to go all the way back to Ozette for a save point. Yeah. Because obviously, if you haven't guessed yet, I do chunks of recording. I don't do them all at once. So I have to obviously save. And this is one of those points where I had to stop. Well, seeing as we've got to go back to that dock, it's fine going to Ozette, it's not too out the way. I honestly cannot wait until later on. It's a good few hours though before we get what I want us to get. But once we've got them, we're away. So, that's that done. Let us go to the Temple of Lightning. Well, I'll find out what it's called eventually. We're nearly there anyway, so... I think I like my party as it is right now, so I think we'll stick with that. Now, I have to say that the this is kind of pointless because it becomes so outdated so quickly. It's just ridiculous. So it's Temple of Lightning. Okay, there we go. And the musical track in here is Search Sealed Tethe'alla. Not very creative name, really, but oh well. Don't worry, Sheena, it'll all be okay. Trust me, you've got us on board. And we're like really beast at this stuff, you know? Oh, Sheena. Anyway, do not walk in between those lightning poles when they're flashing. They kind of hurt. As you will see happen to me a little bit later on. Now basically, sticking that up is important to do some stuff. Because when you press... I don't even know anymore. When you press the button up there, that'll cause lightning to strike down. And you want that one up first. Yay for loads of new enemies! I can't say I'm a fan of the enemies in here. They're just kind of irritating.
Are you okay? Pancake time! Too bad. Power switch or seal!
I'm glad I got that Thunder Sword's magic lens in quickly. Woof! Wouldn't have had it otherwise. Well, would have been able to do it in a later battle, but oh well. Beautiful mutual trust, hey? I think she's breaking it, Genis. That's very true. Yes. Quite right, Genis, no kidding. Ah! Rude. Aww. So there is a heart of gold in there somewhere, Zalos. What's that? For rude much? See, that's what you don't want to do. It hurts. Thankfully you don't lose too much health, but you don't really want to do it that much. Now as you can see, that's what it does. If it hits, sends a lightning bolt out of the highest lightning thingy. So if that's the only one there, then it'll fire it at that and blow it up. Which now means that we can reach the Sorcerer's Ring change thingy-majiggy. It shoots electricity! I was about to say lightning, but it's not like... Well, it kind of is lightning, because that is electricity, but... Yeah. Now, if you go all the way over to the right, there should be some blue blocks that you can smash, I think. First you want to, yeah, close that off, because we don't need them now, so... Yeah. Yes, as I suspected, over here are two blocks that you can smash. Because electricity can break boxes that are made of metal. Totally. And then we've just got to head over up the stairs. Now, I am quite sort of I do like the design of that area of the Lightning Temple because it's just so weird. In the fact that it's all sort of perfectly mist in the background. It's so weird. Damn, my lightning didn't work. Electricity didn't work. Oh, whatever. No, don't worry. Soon enough. Well, I say soon enough.
That was disappointing.
It's probably later than soon enough. But I will be using different moves than... Well, I say I'll be using different moves. I'll be using a more powerful version of the combo I'm using, but oh well. Not really that much of a problem. Anyway, ah, monster!
You're in for a world of hurt.
And we've got Lamia, which is basically a slutty snake woman thing. As you can probably tell. Now, if I recall correctly, I think we might be going through that door at some point. But here we have one of the many gimmicks of this dungeon. The dark rooms. Basically, you've got to get through the entire room without falling off. If you go near an edge, then you've just got to tap A frantically to stay on. Sometimes it's just easy to fall down, but I'll point out those few moments where you just want to skip down. They're not too hard as long as your TV's bright enough, because if your TV's dark, then that might end up causing you a few problems later down the line, but oh well. And you want to explode the block first. Oh, just go straight! There we go. Because the second you examine that, that item will be lost to you forever. So, now we're just going to work our way down, basically doing this at every single lightning rod. Yay. But it works, and we can get through, and... yeah. Now, I will say I do quite like the Temple of Lightning. It's got quite a few sort of... can't exactly say completely interesting gimmicks, but it's got a few sort of relatively interesting gimmicks that do make it sort of a lot more unique than some of the other places. Now, that's one of the instances where you just want to fall down, because you won't be making much progress otherwise. Oh, you've got to take a long slog all the way back round. Can't be bothered. Now, I believe our next goal is to get the yellow lightning. Which requires us to go to that ring change just over there. Come on, Trina. Yeah, Mom. You know you want to move. There we go. And straight into the enemy. Well. So now we have yellow electricity, which we can use to blow yellow blocks. Yay. Now, anyone with any sense of a brain can tell that we've got to blow up the yellow block that's up at the top. But first off, we're going to go blow up the yellow blocks, which are in the front room here. You might as well. It also means that you can come back and save so your progress isn't lost, so that's good. We'll leave without Thunderbolt at the minute. No, not Thunder Scepter. But yeah. Anyway, got a forward onwards still. Yay!